Hi there. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you pressing play. And thank you for spending some of your time with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. I realize that this is a pretty young channel. I don't have a lot of videos on here yet. And the ones I do have been pretty short. I think I'm relaxing a little bit, warming up and opening up a little bit. And so hopefully they'll get a little bit longer and more interesting. I decided today that I would like to share a few things with y'all. Just about my spiritual path and kind of who I am. For those of you who maybe don't know me as well as some others, could just share a little bit more today. And so I wanted to just say I've always been like a really spiritual person since I was itty bitty. I've been having dreams and just knowing things I probably shouldn't know. Talking across over loved ones. That started when I was about 8. And it's not been a huge part of my life, mediumship, but it's always been there. It's not been a major focus, but it's something that I can do and have done, and I'm sure we'll do more of anyhow. So I've been devotedly, consciously on my spiritual path for about 25 years. Had my first, I would say, spiritual awakening in my early 20s, and did a whole lot of studying, and I've had some kind of a practice ever since, mostly with the cards, and then the meditating started as a daily thing in 2012. Started channeling in 2016, and I have just been devotedly on my spiritual path and meditating and doing card readings and connecting with spirit through nature and so on, and reading and programs and classes and teachers and all of that, all along. And so I'm now to a place where I'm being encouraged to share more and to talk about what I've learned, to share my experiences, and hopefully in that sharing, others will benefit and be served and maybe have it easier than I did, maybe get something out of what I share that helps them along their way more easily, more joyfully, more peacefully perhaps than I was able to on my own. So anyhow, I wanted to specifically share in this video about my morning routine and how it went differently this morning. And yeah, just share a little bit about how that went. So in general, for a long time, when I get up in the morning, after I do my basic body care stuff, I meditate and connect, and I call in my unseen allies of the loving light. Call in the archangels, call in Mama Gaia, talk to the cosmic mother and father through our planet, through the sky. I connect to the star family. I connect to my healed ancestors of the loving light and ask for their support and guidance as well. And yeah, all the archangels. And we just start off the day powerfully connected and supported, grounded and protected. And so I did that this morning. And the other thing I was going to share today is that there's a spot in my home where I feel like it's just more connected. Like it's just energetically like a threshold. I hesitate to use the word portal because it's not, I don't think, mostly meant for travel so much as it's meant for connecting. It's just a really like open, sensitive spot where I can connect powerfully and easily. And so for whatever reason this morning, I went to that spot when I was calling in the archangels and connecting to the cosmic mother and father, namely Mama Gaia. And this time, today, she reached back. And that was a first. I mean, I've connected with the earth a lot all this time, my almost 50 years of being alive. In this body, in this lifetime, I've connected to the earth a bunch of times. But this time, she talked back. She spoke to me. And that was new and different and beautiful. And I loved it. And I just wanted to share it with you because she said something that was profound. And I wanted to also offer a little bit of my interpretation of that. She said, "We are all here as one." And this is a notion, this is not a new notion. This is something that's been shared by wise people and sages for millennia, the notion of oneness, the ultimate unity of God and love and all of creation. It's something I've been getting more and more intimately familiar with through energy work, through connecting with others in the field, and through, retrieving guidance for people that are in a different location on the planet, sending healing energy to people who are a different location on the planet and having it be effective. And so these kinds of experiences have just shown me more and more, like viscerally, more experientially, the oneness that is the truth, that we are all connected through this field of consciousness, of beingness, and that we do have a direct impact on one another biologically through our thoughts and words and feelings and intentions. It's very real. And so the other level of this that she was communicating to me in that response this morning was this larger oneness outside of the planet, outside of those of us here on planet Earth inhabiting Mama Gaia. She was pointing to the larger cosmos. She was saying to me, we are all here as one, beyond Earth, beyond the humans, to the larger cosmos, to these other living civilizations, all these other species, there's a whole other entire galaxies of life. We are all here as one, she said. So this is something that has become known to me fairly recently, that, I've known for quite some time that we're evolving, that she's evolving with us, we're all evolving together, moving forward into the unknown of what we will evolve into and through. And so what she was sharing with me is her understanding and feelings of relatedness and connectedness outside of her. And so that's what came through this morning that I felt like I really wanted to share, is that Mama Gaia is letting us know she's evolving, she's connecting outside of herself. She's connecting with the other living civilizations, the other living conscious beings that inhabit the cosmos. And she's inviting us to do that with her. And so she told me that I was a shining example of this conscious cosmic connectedness, and that she wanted me to share it with y'all. And so there you go. There you have it. Mama Gaia spoke this morning, and she says we're all connected, we're all one, and she wants us to embody that, know that, and live that, and be that. So thank you for pressing play. Thank you for listening and taking the time to hear this message. Listen to my sharing. I really appreciate it. I appreciate every one of you and taking the time to do this today. If you did get something out of this, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it with your friends and loved ones. You can make comments, ask questions. I'd be happy to see those and reply when I do become aware of them. Anyhow, I hope you're having a lovely day. Thanks again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.